Welcome to the Real Double Dose channel, Flip the Switch series. Rooted in God, powered by RDDC, FDS, HVH, and S&M Elevation. This is where testimonies, travel, and transformation collide. Let's flip the switch and rise together.
You know, Marcus, it's just something that sits so deeply with me. This idea, the phrase, your identity beyond the wounds. It's really beautiful, isn't it?
It absolutely is, Amara. And it's a powerful one too. When I first heard it, I thought, yes, that's it. What does it truly encompass for you though? I mean, for someone who's been through significant adversity, what does beyond the wounds look like?
For me, it's that profound journey, of healing, of self-discovery, and then ultimately reclaiming your authentic self after you've experienced trauma or heartbreak, any kind of deep adversity. It just emphasizes that your true essence, your worth, it's not defined by those past hurts. It exists independently, and you can rediscover it, strengthen it. It's about intentional effort and support, really. It's not just a given, it's a path you walk.
So it's not about ignoring or forgetting what happened, but rather understanding that it's not the entire story of who you are. It's a part, yes, but not the whole.
Precisely. It's a huge concept in trauma recovery, in psychology, personal development, even spirituality. It's a central theme. And the core of it, the absolute primary focus, is reclaiming that authentic self, that true self that sometimes trauma just obscures or fragments. It's like you develop these coping mechanisms, these identities that are more about survival, about just fitting in, than genuine self-expression.
I can see that. It's like building a wall around yourself, and after a while, you start to believe the wall is you, rather than just a protection. So the healing journey then is about shedding those layers?
Exactly. It's shedding those protective layers to reveal the innate self beneath. And it's not about erasing the past, Marcus. That's a common misconception. It's integrating it into a narrative of strength, of survival, learning to live a meaningful life, unencumbered by the projections or the agendas of others. Do you know what I mean? It's your story, but it's not the only story.
That's a critical distinction because I think many people might feel like, how can I move on if I can't forget? But you're saying it's about incorporating it, almost like an important chapter, but not the whole book.
Precisely. And it's such an empowering shift in perspective. It really, really is. Well, speaking of empowering, a huge part of this journey, especially with childhood trauma, is rebuilding self-worth. It can just profoundly damage it, leaving you feeling inadequate, always needing to prove your value. It's a constant uphill battle sometimes.
That resonates. It's like a fundamental part of your internal architecture gets damaged. So, how does identity beyond the wounds specifically address that rebuilding process? What does that look like practically?
Well, it involves actively rebuilding that self-worth by recognizing your inherent value, practicing self-care, which is so vital, setting boundaries, and just treating yourself with compassion. It's a daily practice, really. And this journey often leads to what we call post-traumatic growth. It's where individuals don't just recover, but they actually develop new strengths, a deeper sense of purpose, increased empathy, a greater appreciation for life and connection. It's truly remarkable. Building resilience means developing a positive self-image, cultivating supportive relationships, and just learning effective coping strategies.
So it's not just about getting back to where you were, but actually moving beyond that, growing into someone stronger, more purposeful?
Absolutely. It's a transformation, Now, to embark on this journey, various healing modalities are highlighted as just absolutely crucial. One of the biggest, of course, is therapy. We have trauma-focused therapies like EMDR, eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, and cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. They're really, really effective in processing those traumatic memories.
I've heard a lot about EMDR in particular. It sounds incredibly potent for reprocessing those deep-seated memories. And then you also mentioned in our notes transpersonal psychology. How does that fit in?
Transpersonal psychology. That offers a unique lens, integrating spiritual and transcendent aspects to help restore a sense of wholeness and meaning. It's quite profound. But beyond professional therapy, self-compassion and self-care are absolutely vital. Treating yourself with kindness, understanding, acceptance. Practices like journaling, mindfulness, meditation, yoga, physical activity, they are all emphasized for emotional regulation and just deep self-connection. You have to be kind to yourself through this. It's not a race.
It sounds like a multifaceted approach, really addressing both the psychological and the personal day-to-day aspects of healing, not just one silver bullet.
No silver bullet, Marcus. It's a tapestry, really. Beyond those, spirituality can play a truly significant role in constructing a helpful personal identity. It provides a sense of meaning, hope, and purpose after trauma. It can offer a framework for making sense of difficult events and fostering internal sanctuaries of safety and wisdom, It's a very personal but powerful tool.
I can definitely see how finding that larger framework or purpose could be incredibly grounding when everything else feels chaotic. And then community. I mean, we're social creatures, right? How important is connecting with others in this process?
Community and connection. They are just indispensable. Connecting with others, sharing stories, finding supportive communities, it helps individuals feel less alone. And it reflects their strengths and values back to them, aiding in recovery. There's something so powerful about being seen, truly seen, by others who understand. And then there's narrative and self-reflection, writing to heal, journaling, actively rewriting one's story with conviction and a personal voice. These are powerful tools for exploring and reshaping identity. It's your story. You get to tell it how you see it now.
So giving voice to it and then taking control of that narrative, it really gives power back to the individual.
Absolutely. And this concept, your identity beyond the wounds, it really aligns with the work of some incredible experts in trauma and healing. People like Dr. Gabor Mate, for instance. He explores how trauma disconnects individuals from their true selves and offers methods for healing and reconnecting with authenticity. His work is just profoundly insightful.
I'm familiar with Dr. Mate's work. It's quite compelling. He really emphasizes that somatic, the body-based aspect of trauma. And what about Judith Herman? Her work on complex trauma is also foundational, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. Judith Herman's work on complex trauma highlights how chronic trauma can lead to a loss of self-sense and the importance of revising narratives in recovery. She's just a pioneer in understanding how repeated trauma shapes identity. In essence, Marcus, your identity beyond the wounds is an empowering perspective. It really encourages individuals to embark on a journey of profound self-discovery and healing. It affirms that while past experiences shape us, they don't dictate our entire identity or our future potential. It's about recognizing that capacity within yourself to cultivate better health, embrace resilience, and move toward growth and transformation.
That's a powerful and hopeful message, Amara. It sounds like a journey of reclaiming not just parts of yourself, but your entire future.
This has been the RDDC Flip the Switch series, created by Lexis T. Duran. Center your life on God, power it through RDDC, FDS, HVH, and S&M Elevation. Claim your Travel with Blessings voucher at www.realdoubledosechannel.com and join the Lex Effect Mastermind at lexeffectcoaching.com. Stay bold, stay blessed, keep flipping the switch.